Hello everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to crochet a very easy bag. I have free written pattern. It's available on our blog at knitcrawladdict.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. And the size for this bag is about 10.5 inches wide and 6.13 inches tall, not includes the strap, okay? Just from here to here. And here's the inside. And I'm not gonna show you how to make a lining for this bag in this tutorial, but I have separate video tutorial for that. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. And yeah, let's get started. For this project, I use 3mm polyester cord. This one from Perfect Yarn on Etsy. I'm gonna put the link to their shop in the description below. This one in color camel. In each skein is have 165 meters. It is about 180 yards. And I use about 140 yards. So in one skein, I have a little bit left. And I use 4mm crochet hook, scissors, yarn needle, stitch marker. And I also use a pair of ring loop. This is optional. If you don't want to use a ring loop, you can just sew your strap into the bag. Very easy. Okay, we're gonna start off with slip knot. And then I'm gonna make 41 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I have 41 chains. And we're gonna crochet in round. Round 1, we're gonna make 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So I skip the first chain, insert the hook into the next chain, which is the second chain from the hook. And then yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. That is a single crochet. And then place the stitch marker into the first stitch in every round, because we're gonna work in spiral. We're not gonna slip stitch to end the round, and we're not gonna chain 1 to start new round. We're gonna keep on going. That's why we need the stitch marker. And then I'm gonna make 1 single crochet into each chain across. So I insert the hook into the next chain here and make a single crochet. Single crochet into the next chain. Single crochet into the next chain. Alright, I'm gonna keep making 1 single crochet into each chain across, and I will be back when I'm at the end here, and we're gonna crochet into each chain on the other side around back. Okay, I will show you, don't worry. Okay, I reached the end here and I have 40 single crochet stitches across, and then we're gonna turn this side and we're gonna crochet into each chain on the other side across. So the first chain is gonna be the last chain that we make the last single crochet here, right here, and make a single crochet and single crochet into the next chain here, single crochet into the next chain, single crochet into the next chain. Alright, keep making 1 single crochet into each chain across. Hope you can see. Let me point out here. So the next chain that you're gonna make a single crochet into is gonna be this one, and the next chain will be this one, next chain will be this one, and next chain will be this one. Alright, keep doing that and I will be back. Okay, now I'm at the end here and I have 40 stitches on this side as well. So at the end of round 1, I have a total of 80 single crochet stitches around. Round 2, we're gonna remove the stitch marker and remember that stitch. And then into that stitch, we're gonna make 2 single crochet, but into the back loop only. So right here, back loop only, here's 1, and then place the stitch marker into the first stitch in every round, and then make 1 more single crochet into the same stitch, and here's 2. And then next we're gonna make 1 single crochet into each of next 38 stitches, back loop only. So here's 1, next stitch here, back loop only. Here's 2, next stitch here, back loop only. 3, 4, 5, 6, 37, and 38. And then into the next stitch, the next 2 stitches, we're gonna make 2 single crochet, back loop only. So next stitch here, back loop only, make 2 single crochet. And the next stitch here, back loop only, make 2 single crochet. Like that. This is gonna be around the corner. And then I'm gonna make 1 single crochet into each stitch until I have 1 stitch left. Next stitch here, make a single crochet, back loop only. Next stitch here, single crochet, back loop only. Alright, keep doing that until you have 1 stitch left. I have 1 stitch left at the end of round 2, and then into that last stitch I'm gonna make 2 single crochet into the back loop only. And at the end of round 2 I have a total of 84 single crochet stitches around. I just increased 4 stitches, 2 stitches on each side. Okay, and round 3, remove the stitch marker, and from now on we're not gonna increase anymore. It's gonna be very easy. So into that first stitch I'm gonna make the first single crochet into the back loop only, and we also just gonna make a single crochet into the back loop only and place the stitch marker into the first stitch. I'm gonna make 1 single crochet into each stitch around into the back loop only. Next stitch here, back loop only. Next stitch here, back loop only. Very easy pattern. Alright, keep repeating this around. I'm at the end of round 3 and I have the same 84 single crochet stitches around. For round 4 to round 23, I'm gonna repeat round 3, and every round I'm gonna have the same amount of these stitches because we're not gonna increase or decrease. And I'm gonna show you a little bit on row 4. So remove the stitch marker and make the first single crochet into the first stitch, back loop only, and place the stitch marker back into the first stitch in every round, and then make a single crochet into each stitch around, back loop only. Super easy. And here's what it looks like so far. Alright, I'm gonna keep repeating round 3 until I reach the end of round 23, and I will be back. And if you want a longer bag, feel free to add more round. Just repeat round 3. Alright, I will be back soon. I'm at the end of round 23 here, and I already went ahead and cut the yarn. Just leave a little bit of tail, just enough to weave in the end, okay? And then after that, I pull the yarn out, and I'm gonna weave the end. So I bring my yarn needle, insert the tail into my yarn needle, and I'm gonna weave the end. I'm gonna skip the next stitch, which is the marker stitch there, and then insert my yarn needle into the next stitch, both loops, okay? And then I'm gonna remove the stitch marker and then bring it in, and then I'm gonna insert my needle back into the last single crochet here where the tail come from, right at the middle there, and then bring it inside the back, and that's it. That's how I like to finish my work. And I'm gonna keep hiding the tail inside the bag, and I will do that later. And next we're gonna crochet the strap. For the strap I'm gonna use an I-cord. So to do that, make slip knot, insert the hook into the slip knot, and then make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And then insert the hook into the second chain from the hook, and then yarn over, pull up a loop, and then insert the hook into the next chain, which is the last chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. You can now remove the first 2 loops, but make sure not to lose them. Okay, so I pinch it right here and remove my hook. Okay, now I have 1 loop left. I yarn over hook and pull through, like pull up a loop, and then insert the hook back into the next loop here. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then insert the hook back into the next loop, which is the last loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop, like that. And then we can now repeat this over and over. And I'm gonna show you a couple more times. So I pinch it right here, and then remove the last 2 loops, but make sure not to lose them, like that. I have 1 loop on my hook. I yarn over hook, and then pull up a loop, and then insert my hook back into the next loop here, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert my hook back into the next loop, which is the last loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, like that. So repeat. I pinch it right here and then remove the last 2 loops. Make sure not to lose them. I have 1 loop on my hook. I yarn over and pull up a loop, insert the hook back into the next loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook back into the next loop, which is the last loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. See, we just repeat the same thing over and over. It's a little difficult at first, but after you have a few rows, it starts to get easier. Okay, I'll show you one more time. So I pinch it right here and then remove the last 2 loops. Make sure not to lose them. I have 1 loop on my hook. I yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert the hook back into the next loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert the hook back into the next loop, which is the last loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop, like that. And here's what it looks like so far. You're gonna keep repeating this. For me, I like my strap about 24 inches long, but it will stretch out as well. So yeah, if you want longer than that, feel free to keep going. Same pattern over and over. Alright, I will be back when my strap reach about 24 inches. Okay, now I have my I-cord about 24 inches long. And next, I'm gonna cut the yarn, leave a little bit of tail, just enough to weaving the end later. And I have 3 loops on my hook here. I'm just gonna yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, and then chain 1 to lock the yarn. I should do this before I cut the yarn, but anyways. So yeah, and keep that in mind, the I-cord is just... Okay, I will show you how to weave the end on this side. So I bring my yarn needle, insert the tail into my yarn needle. And then I'm gonna hide my end in this cord and try to make it nice and clean as possible. Like that. And then I'm just gonna go around here like that. And then bring it in here, and then go on the other side. and then maybe around here. And then go in here and then go out that way. Okay, I think it's pretty good. And then I'm gonna trim the tail like that. So this end is a little difficult to take care of, like difficult to make. It's not unravel. Here's what I like to do. I use the lighter, just lay it at the end just a little bit, and make sure you're not gonna burn yourself with that, like that. All right, here's what I like to do. Okay, so you're gonna weave the other end exactly the same, and I'm not gonna show you how to do that. And next, I'm gonna show you how to insert the ring loop into the strap and then into the back. Oh, I forget to tell you, if you don't use a ring loop, you can just use your tail from the strap to sew the strap into the back. But if you don't have a long tail, you can just cut a new strand of yarn and then sew them together. All right. So I have my ring loop here. I'm just gonna insert into the strap like that, and then I'm gonna insert into the back at the corner here. Anywhere you prefer, right at the corner. And it's removable like that. And then I'm gonna do on the other side. Sorry, a little difficult to show on the camera. Like that. And I also gonna sew my logo tag somewhere. I'm not sure yet. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe this color. I'm not sure yet. So yeah. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if you make this bag, I hope you enjoy making it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next video. Bye bye.